Liverpool have officially confirmed the signing of a world-class striker, a move that comes during a time of heartbreak and major transition. After the tragic loss of Diogo Jota and Darwin Nunes' move to Napoli, the club was left without a true number 9 heading into Arne Slot's first season. The mood around Anfield has been sombre, but this bold signing signals a new beginning. Before we dive into this emotional and powerful move, there are other huge Liverpool stories breaking right now, from surprise exits to major transfer twists. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's get into it.
Liverpool have officially confirmed the signing of Marc Guéhi from Crystal Palace, marking one of the most significant moves of their summer transfer window under new head coach Arne Slot. The England international arrives at Anfield shortly after the club sanctioned the sale of Jurgen Quansah to Bundesliga side Bayer Leverkusen, in a deal believed to be worth up to £35 million including performance-based add-ons. Quansah's departure, though unexpected given his rise last season, appears to have been part of a calculated reshaping of Liverpool's defensive core, with Guéhi identified early on as the ideal upgrade. Guéhi, 24, has quietly become one of the Premier League's most reliable centre-backs during his time at Crystal Palace. Known for his positional intelligence, calmness in possession, and maturity beyond his years, the former Chelsea Academy graduate brings both experience and composure to a Liverpool backline preparing for a new tactical identity under Slot. With over 100 Premier League appearances and a growing role in the England national team, Guéhi offers an immediate injection of quality, as well as long-term potential in a squad undergoing generational transition. The deal reportedly cost Liverpool in the region of £40 million, and was wrapped up swiftly following Quansah's exit. Sources close to the club suggest that while Quansah was highly rated internally, the opportunity to cash in at a premium while bringing in a more seasoned defender was too strategic to pass up. Guéhi is expected to slot directly into the senior rotation, potentially forming a partnership with Virgil van Dijk, or offering cover and competition for Ibrahima Konate. Arne Slot, who officially took over the managerial role this summer following Jurgen Klopp's emotional departure, has made it clear he wants a defensively disciplined, tactically flexible side capable of building from the back. Guéhi's arrival aligns perfectly with that vision. Unlike a high-profile marquee signing, this transfer reflects Liverpool's traditional emphasis on intelligent squad building, focusing on fit, value, and readiness over flash. More than just a response to a departure, Guéhi's signing is a clear indication that Liverpool are entering a new era of precise, purposeful squad evolution. Darwin Nunes has officially finalized a move to Napoli, marking the end of a turbulent yet eventful chapter in his career at Liverpool. The 26-year-old Uruguayan striker is set to become the focal point of Napoli's new attacking line, brought in as the direct successor to Victor Osimhen, who is expected to leave the club this summer after months of speculation regarding his future. The transfer fee is believed to be in the region of €70 million, representing a significant investment by the Italian club as they look to rebuild and reassert themselves in both Serie A and European competitions. Nunes arrived at Liverpool in 2022 from Benfica with immense expectations, billed as a high-intensity, high-potential striker capable of leading the line for years to come. While his time at Anfield began with promise, including several flashes of brilliance and a double-digit goal tally in his first season, consistency proved elusive. Under Jurgen Klopp and later Arne Slot, Nunes struggled to fully adapt to the tactical demands of Liverpool's evolving system. Last season, he managed only a handful of goals in Premier League play, and his role increasingly became peripheral, often being used off the bench or played out of position. The move to Napoli offers Nunes a fresh start, and one filled with both opportunity and pressure. He will be tasked with replacing one of Napoli's most iconic recent players in Omen, who was instrumental in their 2022-23 Serie A title win. Osimhen's explosive pace, strength, and goal-scoring ability made him a fan favorite, and Nunes will be expected to fill that void not just in terms of output, but also in style and intensity. His physicality, work rate, and direct attacking approach are seen as strong fits for Napoli's high-tempo football, and the club's sporting director has long admired the striker's potential, even dating back to his Benfica days. Behind the scenes, the deal progressed quickly once Liverpool signaled their willingness to part ways with Nunes. The club saw the sale as a practical decision, financially and tactically. The official announcement is expected imminently, pending final medical checks and the completion of personal terms. Liverpool have officially made a move for Victor Osimhen, opening direct talks with the prolific Napoli striker as the club looks to secure a world-class forward to lead their line heading into the Arne Slot era. With the departure of Darwin Nunes to Napoli nearing completion and the heartbreaking loss of Diogo Jota still fresh, Liverpool find themselves in urgent need of a dominant, goal-scoring number 9, and Osimhen is now at the very top of their shortlist. The 25-year-old Nigerian international, known for his blistering pace, physical presence, and lethal finishing, is one of the most sought-after forwards in world football. Liverpool's interest has now turned into action, with discussions reportedly underway between the club and Osimhen's representatives, signaling their intent to push hard for what could be one of the biggest transfers of the summer. Sources close to the negotiations suggest that personal terms are being explored, with Osimhen said to be open to the move, particularly with Liverpool offering Champions League football and a central role in Arne Slot's new project. Napoli, however, are expected to play hardball, with club president Aurelio De Laurentiis known for driving a tough bargain. Osimhen is still under contract until 2026 and carries a hefty release clause believed to be in the region of €120 to €130 million. Liverpool are believed to be exploring creative options to structure a deal, possibly involving add-ons and installments to meet Napoli's demands without breaching financial fair play restrictions. The move signals Liverpool's clear ambition to return to the top of English and European football after a season of transition and emotional upheaval. Osimhen's potential arrival would not only replace the attacking firepower lost in recent weeks but also send a strong message to rivals that Liverpool are ready to compete for major trophies once again. Talks are ongoing, and while the deal remains complex, the Reds are pushing forward with urgency and confidence. Should they succeed, Osimhen would become one of the most expensive signings in the club's history, and arguably, one of the most important. Alexander Isak has firmly emerged as Liverpool's #1 priority in the transfer market as the club accelerates plans to reshape its attack ahead of the 2025-26 season. According to multiple sources familiar with the situation, Liverpool are preparing an official bid in the region of £120 million, a figure substantial enough to test Newcastle United's resolve and potentially trigger a breakthrough in negotiations. While Newcastle are reluctant to lose their star striker, financial pressures tied to profit and sustainability rules, PSR, along with internal reshuffling at St. James Park, mean that such an offer would be extremely difficult to reject. The 24-year-old Swedish forward is considered one of the most complete strikers in the Premier League, combining elite technical ability, pace, off-the-ball movement, and a composed finishing touch that has seen him thrive under pressure. Isak scored 21 league goals last season, despite Newcastle's injury-stricken campaign, and has drawn widespread praise for his ability to lead the line while also linking play and creating space for others. Liverpool's recruitment team, led by new sporting director Richard Hughes, have identified him as the perfect long-term replacement for Darwin Nunes, whose move to Napoli is now all but confirmed. Liverpool have been tracking Isak since his days at Real Sociedad, and under new manager Arne Slot, the club is now ready to back a bold move to secure a forward capable of spearheading their attack for years to come. Slot is said to be a strong admirer of Isak's profile, particularly his intelligence and versatility, attributes that would allow him to thrive in a fluid, possession-based system. Negotiations are expected to progress swiftly, especially as Liverpool want to integrate key signings early into pre-season preparations. Newcastle, while in no rush to sell, are aware that rejecting such a significant bid could limit their own ability to strengthen their squad and remain compliant with financial regulations. There is also an understanding that Isak himself is open to the idea of joining a club competing consistently in the Champions League and challenging for major honors. Should the deal go through at the proposed fee, it would not only represent a club record signing for Liverpool but also send shockwaves across the Premier League, signaling that the Reds intend to re-establish themselves as title contenders without hesitation. As talks continue behind the scenes, All eyes will now turn to whether Newcastle blink first, or whether Liverpool are willing to go even higher to get their man.